Yogi Clan, good morning. Welcome back to Yogi Cycle Service. So I have a question for you. Why is it every time you try to do something good, something always has to come along and rain on your parade? I kind of call it new levels, new devils. Let's talk about that today. If you are new here to Yogi Cycle Service, I thank you for stopping by. I am your host, Yogi. And here at Yogi Cycle Service, we do motorcycle stuff. I do videos on service, maintenance, repairs, product reviews, motorcycle club stuff, and videos like today, Yogi related stuff. So if you're new here, I hope you enjoy this video. I ask you to do me a favor, surf around my channel, check out some of my other videos. If you like what you see, do me a favor, give a brother some love, hit that subscribe button. If you're a returning subscriber, I hope you enjoy this video. I got kind of a funny little story time for you today about new levels, new devils. That was a saying that was told to me probably in about maybe late 2013. What exactly does that mean? Well, you can take it a couple different ways. If you're a religious person, you know, when you step out to do something good for somebody, when you step out to put your faith in action, the devil's going to attack and he's going to try to stop that. Now, if you're not a religious person, maybe you believe in karma, or, you know, maybe you believe that there's some kind of spiritual force out there that's good, or maybe a spiritual force that does evil, and, you know, sometimes evil tries to snuff out the good, right? So, to get into story time, when I first heard about the devil attacking when you do good work is when we first started adopting. I was probably back in, well, we really first started adopting back in 2008 when we started fostering. But in 2010, we decided to do an international adoption, right? And my wife was on, like, back then they didn't have Facebook groups. They had, like, Yahoo groups or something like that. I mean, I don't want to say when the internet first started this, but back in the early days of the internet, before Facebook groups, they had like Yahoo forums or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, she was on this forum and it was for adopted parents. And a bunch of the moms on there said, be careful when you commit to adoption. The devil's going to attack. The devil's going to attack you. And things that you do. And her and I, yeah, we're religious people. You know, we have faith, but we're not like over the top religious. So we just kind of like, you know, haha, whatever. The devil attacks you. Okay. You're sorry, you're a little bit too Bible thumper for me. That's the thing, you know, I don't necessarily believe in all that kind of stuff. And people would be saying, you know, yeah, we committed to adopt, and then, you know, our car broke down, and we committed to adopt, and you know, washing machine broke down, so we committed, so the devil's attacking. I'm like, oh yeah, whatever. Coincidence, timing, whatever. So, right around that time, we decided to commit to a boy from China who was 14, Gideon. And I kid you not, we committed to him. See, I was driving home from Maryland. I had gone up to Maryland to do a job. I was driving home from Maryland. It was, I don't know, like a Friday or a Saturday, right? So on Tuesday, I go to play in our church softball team. Go to play softball, and that night, I slid into home plate, crashed into the catcher, broke both the bones in my lower leg. Never really broke any bones in my body, but literally 4 or 5 days after I committed to adopting a kid, I break my leg. And then right before we're about to fly over to China to complete this adoption 2 weeks prior, it was actually the day after Christmas, our house catches on fire. Our house caught on fire. From the time that our house caught on fire until the time that she flew over to China to go adopt him, we were living in a hotel because they were like cleaning our house out with all the soot and smoke and dry cleaning all our stuff. It was crazy. I was like, wow, maybe there is truth to this. Be careful when you commit to doing God's work because the devil's going to attack things. maybe there actually is some truth to this. And you know, it kind of opened my eyes. And I look at Daniel chapter 10. And in Daniel 10, it talks about spiritual warfare. And in that, Daniel asks God for, he prays to God and asks God to, reveal something to him. God sends an angel. Along the way to the angel going to go meet Daniel, he gets captured by evil forces and imprisoned for 3 weeks. Until I think it's Saint Michael, or Michael the Archangel, goes down and breaks him basically out of captivity so he can finish going to go see Daniel to bring him whatever message it was that Daniel was praying about. And it's all about spiritual warfare, it's Daniel chapter 10. And I used to think about it being a bunch of hogwash. I'm like, whatever, just a story in the Bible. Until I started adopting. And then I thought, wow, there really is truth to new levels, new devils. There really is truth to this. So I say that to say this. If you remember, if you go back and surf through my videos of the Orphan run last year, you will notice the Orphan run was September, I don't remember when it was, somewhere around September 5th. But if you go look at videos that I put out last September, you will also see there's a video of me fixing my washing machine. Because last September, I think it was a couple days before the Orphan run, my washing machine broke. And I had to order parts and fix my washing machine. Again, I'm trying to do the Orphan run, right? What's the Orphan run about? Me raising money for Sacred Selections. Sacred Selections takes those monies that are raised for them, a non-profit organization, and they grant those monies to families who are looking to adopt, because adoption's expensive, right? So that leads me up to yesterday. Right, so yesterday I'm up in Durham doing my job, had a project I went to go visit, and I'm getting ready to come home. Sat down had lunch with a couple friends, and I'm leaving lunch, getting ready to head back to Concord, and I get a phone call. It's my wife. Hey, honey. Well, what's going on, baby? What's the matter? The car's breaking down. What? Yep. The battery light came on, and all this light came on, and that light came on, and all the lights are coming on, and they're all flashing. The car's breaking down. What? Why is the car breaking down? Oh, yeah, that's right. The Orphan run is this weekend. That's why the car is breaking down. Because when you're doing God's work, the enemy doesn't like that. He really doesn't like when you're doing God's work. So he's going to do whatever he can to poop on your parade, to rain on your parade. He's going to do it all. So why does he do that? Well, he does that because, if you're trying to do God's work, he doesn't want that to happen. He's not going to attack the person that's sitting on the couch all day long, because they're not a threat to him. But those people who are out trying to be the light, trying to be the salt, they're a threat to him because they take souls over to God. Satan loses that fight, loses that battle. So he's going to sow into your life whatever he can to make you mad, to make you frustrated, to derail you from what you're trying to do. And when that starts happening, that's when you know you're doing the right thing, and that's when you need to press on even harder. You don't have to be a Christian to believe that. Some people call it karma. You do good things, you get good things that happen to you. You do bad things, you get bad things that happen to you. But sometimes, even if you're a non-believer, you try to do good things, but something else creeps up and tries to set you back. Tries to take your joy, tries to take your happiness. That's called the enemy. Trying to steal your joy. You don't have to be a believer to understand that and to comprehend that. But if you are a believer, you've probably felt that before. Something happens, you get a job promotion, it brings you joy. Well, something else is going to come along and try to squash that joy. Because the enemy doesn't want you to have joy. Because he doesn't want you to give God credit for anything. Even though God's the one who gives you everything. He doesn't want you. He doesn't want him to have any credit at all. So if you are in a spot where you feel like you're getting attacked, look at what you're doing. Are you doing God's work? Are you trying to advance the kingdom? Are you trying to just be a light in this dark world? You don't have to be a Bible thumper. Are you just trying to be a light in the dark world just by your example? Because I'm trying my best not to be a Bible thumper. I don't want to be a Bible thumper. But you know what? I want to have a relationship with my God. And I try not to bring a whole lot of religious content on this channel. But I want you to know who I am and what I am, what is in my heart. But I'm not going to beat you over the head with it, right? I'm going to try to do that through example. Examples like, I don't cuss in my videos. I try like heck not to cuss in my videos. You know, I just try to be an example. So I encourage you, Yogi Clan, if you are trying to be the salt and the light of this world, strap up. Because the devil's coming after you, because he doesn't want that. Orphan runs this weekend, you know. It looks like potential 40% chance of rain on Saturday. You know, he's trying to do everything he can to rain on my parade. But you know what? At the end of the day, the money that we raise from the Orphan Run, it all goes to finding kids forever homes. It's God's work. So if God's going to allow it to rain, that's his call. Because I'm doing what I need to do of, you know, I'm not postponing. We're full steam ahead. I don't care what weather. I don't care if it's hailing, snowing, whatever. We're going to have this event, and, you know, if it's pouring in a monsoon and we don't ride, then that's what it is. I've done my work. So it's up to him what kind of weather he gives us. I don't care. Because it's all for his glory. So strap up if you're doing God's work, because the devil's gonna attack. New levels, new devils, Yogi Clan. I hope this video finds you doing well. Love you guys. Thank you for all the new subscribers who have joined. I hope you enjoy some of this content, and if you're not subscribed, hey man, hit that button so you know what videos are coming out. If you see one you like, watch it. All right, y'all. Love you guys. I will catch you soon. Peace.